Sit back, cries, but you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. No, really. Hurt. Look, I didn't get that. This shit was fuck over. How they do that? Shit is really over. You know, something really over. Hurt. Hurt.
Will you two please spit it out already? That's... The Devil Wears Prada 2 is the #1 movie in the...
Really, I just want my peace. Really, I just want my heat.
Bet $10, get $200 in bonus bets.
And the groupers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. Out of the end zone. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Vanderbilt's offense will take the field first. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Now, everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Picks up the first down, still moving. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Commodores with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there on that interception to open this game.
Here's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. On the move. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The groupers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the extra point after moving the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Give to the running back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the groupers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. Off-play action on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his 2nd interception in the 1st quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Going to the running game. Trucks through the defender.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty, and they're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Caught over the middle. It's Sheriff. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his...
Brings him to the open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over UTSA. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up third down.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
The groupers send out the punt unit. Here's the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. Creates a little room. Turning on the jet, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Doors!
Man, QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll go to the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. And there he goes. They won't get it in. It's a touchdown.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, that was just like trying to run through a traffic jam. No place for the big fella to go.
Yeah, that's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam. So you got to stop him in his tracks right away. The only way you do that is with penetration up front.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game, so there he goes. Inside, touchdown Vanderbilt. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
It's time to lock in. It's time to make the bets big. Let us get it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run, finding open areas. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, groupers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Precision blocking. The extra point is blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 40. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Vandy. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gives it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Steps away. Gets the first himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle at Sheffield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Groupers want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Taking it the other way. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
That's got to make you feel good offensively. The first game of the year, and early you're able to break off a long run. We know for them, they take pride in their ability running the football, and they're getting that established early this season.
Touchdown, Commodores! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And the point after is good. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll leave it with him. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Wants to fire on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Commodores will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Wicks. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run the option. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Takes the handoff. It's Craig. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. And the Groupers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now.
Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for second down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Commodores are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown Doors.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 38 over New Mexico. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, it's Wicks. And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown there last.
Everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. It's first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking for the goal line. Chris